Today's mini lesson is 2.1 types of landforms. In your notes today, you should have learned some key terms and different types of landforms. I'm going to briefly go over those and explain some of those vocabulary terms a little more in depth. As you can see by my screen, I have drawn very horrible depictions of our three major types of landforms. Starting at the top, the first one that we talked about is a plateau, Plateau, plateau. A plateau signature is that it's going to have a high elevation. So its elevation is going to be pretty high. You can see that here. It's pretty high off of the ground. And then it's going to have a level surface. A lot of times you're going to see these in the Southwest. So you can see these in Utah. Bryce Canyon has a lot of these. And Arizona, New Mexico area. The next picture is a mountain or mountain system. Mountains can look all sorts of different ways. They are characterized by having high elevation, and they also have high relief. So let's talk about what relief means. So when we talk about relief, it's talking about the difference in elevation between the highest part of an area and the lowest part of an area. So on this one, this would be our lowest point, and then our highest point would be here. So when we talk about this, if it is a 14,000 foot high mountain, that is the distance from that base to the top of that structure. The third structure that we have is the plains. We can also call these the grasslands. This is where we live. Plains are typically very flat. However, one thing to note here is that plains can have a high elevation. So what this means is, like, if you are driving out to Colorado, you may have a plain area that doesn't have mountains, but it does have that high elevation. But they will always have a low relief, meaning there's no distance between one point to another. There are two types of plains. We have our coastal plains by the water, and we have our interior plains. Typically, our interior plains are where our high elevation are going to be. So keywords here, elevation, how high above sea level. Relief is the difference between the highest and the lowest parts of that area. And then our three types of landforms are plains, mountains, and plateaus. As always, if you have any questions, please reach out.